Do you ever wonder how people turn this into this? Or this into this? Or even this into this? Wait, what? Well, today I'm gonna show you how I do it, and it'll either look sort of cool or I'm gonna embarrass myself. Wait, I have to explain what I'm doing? I have lots of gaps in my world, so today we're gonna fill one in with like zero plan and way too much confidence for a college student. I really want a big grassland type area, so let's start with a ton of moss and grass. Now I'm gonna put short grass on top of every single moss block and grass block. You know, I really thought this would be cool to have in Minecraft, but also I think that's a thought that has ruined so many people's lives. Okay, it's no longer a small build. That might hurt later. I feel like I could frolic here. Whee! Okay, but we can't do that anymore. It's time for color theory. That's when he realized he's freaking stupid and doesn't have a dang clue how to do that. Remember, if you're doing this, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm terrible with Photoshop. It's really a miracle I get anything done with it, to be honest. But, you know, after I got this loppy bell shape, I wanted to add, like, a ton of colors. And it sort of looked like the pride flag for a second there, which isn't what I wanted. Wait, not like that. Not like, it's like a bad thing. I didn't not want the pride flag. I just, I'm gonna stop talking. Cool, we have a sketch to base this off of. I chose a bell because, go subscribe and hit that bell. I'm 1,000, I'd like to make an apology. Anyways, my first step is always to start blocking it out. I actually chose to make it a bell because it seemed like a fun shape that would be challenging for me to get it right. And it adds a little mystery to this area because why in the world would there be a bell here? Okay, bell shape. Hey Siri, what shape is a bell?
A bell shape is typically a hollow cup-like form that is wider at the bottom with a flared rim, tapering to a narrower top where it's suspended.
Thank you, I guess?
You are welcome, Goon Commander.
Whoa, stop. No, you can't say that. Siri! After having a very calm chat with Siri about when she should be calling me that, I made an outline of the bell, which took a longer amount of time than I'm willing to admit. Okay, I have a bell shape now. Good enough. I gotta grab that reference photo so I can try to color this thing in now. This is the fun part. Hopefully I, have all the stuff for this. Oh god, I definitely don't. My strategy here is to roughly base my build off the sketch, but I'm gonna take some creative freedoms with the color. But what I do in making things like this is place 5 blocks, and then I run really, really far away, look at it, decide if it's good. If it is, great. If not, I remove it, and I try again. Unfortunately, this takes a while. How did I do that? No. You know, Photoshop cheats a little, because I was just scribble shading when I was doing that, and here I can only place a couple blocks at a time, and my block choices are purple or purple. Yeah, I know exactly what I want in my head right here, but Minecraft just can't. Okay, Mojang. Okay, ready. The update, the new update, right? The Neuralink update. Put a chip in my head and just download everything. Yes, that'll... Seriously, Photoshop makes this so easy because, I can just pick a random color and, imply things, but Minecraft goes, no, pick one. You pick one right now. You can't just pick a color, you gotta pick a block. Pick one right now. Been doing this section for 5 minutes. It's now been 20 minutes. Okay, some actual thought process here. Something I did in my drawing that I'm trying to do here is use some bluer blocks where the shaded parts are and warmer blocks where there's light, because the sun is warm and the darker areas aren't, or something. I don't know, something like that. So the back, time for one solid color. Okay, this actually kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna say I cooked, but something was cooked here. It's always weird when I start believing in what I'm building in. Let's add glass maybe. Okay, and boom, the build is finished. Yes. Psych, you thought I was done? Absolutely not. Who do you think I am, a bozo? No. I'm gonna add a custom tree, a couple custom rocks scattered around, a gun. Okay, maybe not a gun. 2 guns? I'm gonna pretend I wanted a grassland for the vibe and not because I didn't want to make any more trees. It's literally not my fault. Most of my most used blocks in this world are leaves, and I'm so sick of them, okay? Leave me alone. Okay, so here's our finished scene. It's, I think it's a metaphor or something? Something about bells? I'm not sure. So let's recap my process here. First we scribble, make a drawing, good or bad, really doesn't matter, or just find one online. I like making my own because then it's entirely mine or whatever, but it's the same thing. Then you make the scene. So find where you want to make it, or if you're, weird like me, you can build it in the air and build the whole thing, but Either way, again, that's fine too. Then we shape it out with stone lines and fill it in with color, which was the easiest part. Yeah. Anyways, here's a sappy part where I'm gonna make this whole thing feel super intense. Ready? I always thought I wasn't an artist. Minecraft is a game, not an art, right? But looking at every other artist, they have this crappy scenario where they create and they fail and they get back up and fight for what they want, and they fight for this lifestyle they want, and they fight for their art and they sweat for their art and do everything they can to continue making art, even when it's hard, even when you aren't inspired and you'd rather do anything else in that moment. This cycle, it sucks. It makes me think maybe building in Minecraft does make me an artist though. Because this scenario, this cycle that artists go through, trying to make art their job, it rings a bell. Oh, okay, it's funny because it's a metaphor.